I agree with everything Anthony just said, or AJ, or whatever you want to call him.
AJ,
AJ is
by the
there,
way,
is there.
I like AJ. Man.
Yeah, AJ.
I call you Anthony, but AJ.
He sounds like a basketball player in NBA.
Yeah. Downtown is way underpriced, and every other area, it's overpriced.
He took it and ran with it. That's exactly what we discussed.
it.
Downtown is still downtown.
Yeah.
I hate it when people say it's the new downtown. There is no new Manhattan.
You were an ex-agent, so I'm coming to you.
He's still an agent. He's like, once an agent is always an agent. You know, he's still in the heart. He's just like resting now. We're telling people, do not think. You have 3 minutes. It's either your book or it's gone.
Exactly.
Wow. Yeah. And we destroyed the island from sales. And guess what?
The whole world criticized Dubai for this because they're jealous. They criticized, but it's been good for the marine life.
Our government is seeing stuff.
Yeah.
And then you get a moron coming telling you like, oh, Dubai is fake. And see, that's why I don't engage with much people anymore. I'm like, if you know that info, we can sit down, have a chat like what we're doing. But if you're telling me, oh, this and that, just like,
let them say it's fake and all of that stuff, but hey, the whole world is fake.
I'm here to... Wait.
But you...
Wait. No. Let me finish all of my sentences. You will not make a friend in here because eventually that friend is gonna... I was holding my DJI camera and one guy came to me, he's like, what's that? I'm like, man, I have a bomb and I want to fuck shit up. And I'm like, I'm joking, man. It's just a camera.
To go Sweden. Wow, have you been to Sweden? No, but it sounds so nice. Sweden. I just made his day. It's not that they're fixing... No, wait.
I'll tell you how.
Wait. Miserable. Everyone's miserable because...
Today is not a normal episode, I'm telling you. I have the sickest people talking about real estate in Dubai. 100%. I selected the best. They're here today. I think this will be the best podcast in my channel ever. So I'm super excited. I have already know Bardia, but we will start with Anthony today. So Anthony, how are you, bro?
Thank you for this beautiful intro. I hope I'm gonna be up to it.
That's his thing, his intros.
No pressure, but I hope we're up to it. Yeah.
So if you don't know Anthony, you're maybe living under a rock, especially if you're in real estate. Yeah. So basically, Anthony, maybe he's the best real estate agent for the last few years.
Humbly.
He sold a lot. He will tell you about it in a moment. Anthony, please just give us a quick introduction about yourself.
I came here 10 years ago, in October 2014, got into it, and long story short, I have few companies related to real estate services.
Amazing,
I'm still a broker myself. I have a real estate academy, 2 Amazon bestsellers, and lots of stuff related to real estate.
Guys, I'm enjoying his book, by the way. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah, I've seen two books now.
The third one is on the way.
I'm reading the first one. I'm enjoying it. It's amazing. I'm having a lot of tips. I'm in the Trinity.
Trinity of success.
Food of
you need
soul,
to align
food of
yourself,
brain.
body, mind,
I'm
and
loving
soul.
it. I'm loving it. Bardia, you already know Bardia. He's the most loved guest in my podcast. Everybody likes him. Yes, bro.
Is that the survey?
In the voting, Zohra beat you.
Of course.
She's a chick, maybe.
Women always beat men, right?
But like I see in the comments, everybody's knowing you. Like they like your vibes in my podcast.
Yeah.
So look, the reason why I brought you here, guys, is I have a lot of questions about real estate.
Okay.
And I know you guys are honest in the way you deliver the information. I've seen your content. I seen also your content. You say real stuff. And there's a lot of things that are really, really very hard to get into them. Like you cannot know the real information. Everybody is saying one thing, another group is saying another thing, a different group is saying something different. So people are lost. They want to know the truth about a lot of things in real estate.
People are not lost. People are unknowledgeable.
Exactly. There's no knowledge.
Exactly. Ignorance is the word. I think it's that.
All right.
The fact is a fact.
Let's start with this one is for me.
Okay.
Because I've been stupid to ask the stupidest question in real estate. It turned out to be not really stupid, by the way.
Okay.
I asked someone, Shoba or Emar, and I was bashed.
Why?
I was really bashed. Like, how come you can compare Shoba and Emar? And I know for a fact that Anthony, he somehow likes Shoba.
Yeah.
And you also like Shoba, but you also vouch for Emar. You like Emar as well. You know what I mean? So I have like now, I'm in the middle of an experiment. If I ask you guys, what do you think about Shoba and Emar as 2 developers? I'm not saying we're going to compare them who's the best because everybody has
two completely different.
Yeah. So look, let's start with Anthony because it's his first appearance on Chekd.
He's the boy. He's the big boy.
And he's big in sales and all of that. I really love what you're doing, man. You're such an inspiration. But what do you think about this?
Your question is too vague.
It's a vague question, by the way.
It's like Shoba or Emaar.
Break down the vagueness.
Yeah, I mean, like, first of all, if you want to speak about Emaar outside of China is the biggest developer in the world. So it's a huge giant, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Emaar don't only deliver residential units, they have Address, Rove, and Vida, which is their hospitality sector. They do communities. They did Burj Khalifa. They did the fountain, and they're doing so much. And
especially Burj Khalifa, man. It's the biggest thing in the world. Like, come on.
Emaar is semi-governmental, while Shoba, it's a purely private developer. Shoba, if you want to see the inventory of Shoba comparing the inventory of Emaar, it's not even 10%. And I'm being generous. It's 100%. Maybe 2%.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you are comparing residential Emaar with residential Shoba, Shoba delivers way better quality.
100%.
However, Emaar, they are the kings of communities, which Shoba cannot do or didn't do until date. However, they just launched the new villas, the Al Woods, and they said they're gonna plant 10,000 trees.
That's the new trend.
Which I'm sure 10,000 trees will drop the temperature by 2-3 degrees.
100%.
It's gonna make it way more livable, and people will enjoy the outdoor activities. So I will not judge. I will wait until that community comes, and then I can tell you who's better.
100%.
To be very honest.
Everything he said. Everything he said. I got no.
But you think because of this approach, they're like being very like they're thinking about greenery and all of that. Do you think they will somehow be the main developer here because they're growing very fast in Dubai? I heard that
Emaar. You mean Emaar?
No, Shoba. I heard that Shoba exists in India.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But it is an Indian. It's an Indian company.
PNC Menon is an Indian. And he started his life. Like, if you go to the sales center, you will see the images, even in London and Mayfair. But so they put the story of his life, like in 1940 or 50, not this, something in the 70s.
They bring the history out for branding.
He built a mansion for some royalty in Kuwait and then in Qatar, and he got the reputation of building gigantic stuff and quality stuff, and that's how they started. Now, this project that you're seeing in Maidan, this was launched in 2014. Like, 100%. I was here, I just came in here, and it was that project, and it was only this few townhouses, villas, and buildings. And then after that, which is post-COVID, this is we're seeing the explosion. Now they are into 4 or 5 communities. So it's different.
It's a different game.
The cash flow is different. The purchase is, everything is different.
Cool. What do you think about this, Bardia?
I agree with everything Anthony just said, or AJ, or whatever you want to call him.
AJ, by the way, I like AJ.
AJ.
I call you Anthony,
he sounds like a basketball player. I agree with everything he said. I think it's important to remember one thing as well. Like, Emaar will always have the upper hand just based on the fact that he said it's a semi-governmental company.
Of course.
So if we look at geography, geographical, like when it comes to plots, they will always have the upper hand and get all the main places of Dubai or wherever they're going to go into. They're in Turkey with the addresses.
They're in Turkey, they're in Egypt, they're everywhere.
And the addresses, they don't just sign deals and get a plot and build an address. That address is connected to a banging mall. I was just there like 4 or 5 months ago in Istanbul. But I think it's important to remember that these are so different as developers, strictly for the fact that I view Emaar as the infrastructural company of Dubai. It's Emaar setting the infrastructure for the city of Dubai. Emaar did the fountains, Dubai Mall, Burj Khalifa. Burj Khalifa is the unique selling point. Without Burj Khalifa, there would be no downtown. That was the unique selling point. Right? So,
can we compare areas? Let's compare downtown to Business Bay. Downtown is owned by Emaar. Business Bay is not owned by anyone.
It's plots
but we can say maybe Damak are the heaviest over there. Just look at the 2 areas.
It's like 2 different worlds.
If you have eyes,
of course.
you will see what he's talking about. You know what I mean? So that's the difference.
That's the same. Like, for example, Shoba, they are trying to build the whole community. Everyone's just followed suit on building communities because they understood it. I said that in a podcast with Yusuf as well. Like, buying into a community is a much safer bet than just buying a beautiful building by, let's say, Ellington in JVC, but the plot next to you could be a plot for the next 5 years.
It can be a building G+60, it can be G+2.
Exactly.
You cannot know.
So when it comes to that area,
You cannot control
the elevations are so weird.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's
Exactly.
weird. Go to Maidan, most of it is G+4.
Yes.
Best days is G+9, but that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you have area that all looks the same, it's neat.
Yeah.
It's easy for the investor to say, okay, I like it. I want to be in it. What's this? What's that?
It's not just the house, it's a surrounding.
It's everything he said. Like, you know, when it comes to residential, I agree. Like, quality-wise, I think Shoba is delivering the quality Ema used to deliver up until 2015, 16.
Exactly.
Ema back in the days.
The
like,
last building they smashed it was the address sky views in downtown. That's it.
Remember, like if you just
They smashed it.
just look at I'm not talking about floor plans now because the floor plans of Park Island is terrible. But just look at the building quality. When you walk into Ema Original 6, Marina Promenade, Al Sahab, Marina Keys, these are outdated and old
at least
now.
10 years, but they still have it.
But when you walk in, it's solid.
You feel it.
The doors are thick. They use 19mm or 21mm cabinets. That's what Shoba's doing now. What Ema did is like a little bit of a Mercedes-Benz stunt. Mercedes-Benz 20 years ago was the leading car in terms of quality. Now they're plastic because they want market share, so they're relying on the badge. Ema's more relying on the badge.
Higher profit.
Cutting. You see what I'm saying? So I agree with everything, and
Cool. Look, so if I want to sum it up, pros and cons: Shoba, quality.
Community
Community
all
and
day.
quality.
All day.
Cons like suburb kind of locations.
Let's put it this way. Shoba will only beat Emar when it comes to the residential quality.
100%.
Period. Rest of that, there is no pros and cons. That's it. Rest of that, Emar is smashing the market. Is dominating UAE and everything around it. Let's be very real.
100%.
Cool.
100%.
All right, look. Before we start this podcast, the conversation was sick.
Which
I know
one?
I try to recreate
We had 16 conversations.
What the fuck? I'm gonna recreate it. Sure. Look.
Okay.
Let's just come back to what we talked about, because before we launched the podcast, we were talking about the new downtown, as if there will be a new downtown. All right. So Creek Harbour downtown.
Come on, bro.
There is a lot of people, they really believe that there will be. Look, I'm not saying just like in terms of social construct that Creek Harbour will be the new downtown. I'm talking also investment wise, that it is the best investment option, better than downtown and other
Depends
areas.
on investment, depends on exit plan, depends on strategy.
Depends when you entered. Like I have properties in downtown and the Creek. For me, when I bought the Creek, the price was what, 1,500 dirhams a square foot.
But that was around COVID period as well.
No, that was way before.
Oh, there you go.
That was in 2016, where everything
they just
started
launched.
feeling like...
When they just started launching the residences by Creek, the first 6 towers.
It was like those developers felt choked, and they really gave a beautiful price. 1,500 dirhams a square foot, got handed over. Now it's worth, let's say, 2,300 dirhams a square feet. But now what I'm seeing... the launching off plan in this price. So either my house should be 4,000 dirhams a square feet, or there is something which is not clicking.
So you feel like they're overpricing it?
No, what I feel that downtown Dubai is way underpriced, which is leading every other area to push their prices. Because in every country you go to, and every precise or experienced investor will tell you, you always see what's the price in downtown, and based on the space to downtown, you can price it up. So now downtown is way underpriced, and every other area, it's overpriced.
He took it and ran with it. That's exactly what we discussed. If a property that's going for 1.9 off plan, that is being delivered in 24 to 28 months, going for 1.9, before it reaches 2.3, 2.4, that 2.3 in downtown now should be 3 million. Downtown is still downtown. I hate it when people say it's the new downtown. There is no new Manhattan. There is no new Knightsbridge. You can't just build an area and make it the new Knightsbridge. It's geography. Downtown is still always going to be fine. They can build a larger tower than Burj Khalifa. Cool. They can build a bigger mall than Dubai Mall. Cool. But downtown is still attached to which road? Sheikh Zayed Road, which is the main road of all the Emirates. It goes through the entire... It's the longest road in the world. That's downtown. And it's right next to Jumeirah. It's next to the beach.
Not only that, like if you want to compare the areas, let's do a compare. Even though they're not comparable. Let's do a comparison. What does Creek Harbour have on downtown? Only one thing. The Central Park that they have done it. But for you as an investor, do you really care about it?
No.
And the beach.
What beach? There's no beach.
No, there's no beach. No, that's a part of a complex. It's a pool.
This is a pool.
It's like Twiggy.
It's an artificial beach.
It's like
you
Twiggy.
cannot swim in the
It's
creek.
like La Cantine's Twiggy.
It's an artificial beach, which is a pool.
It's the swimming pool. It's the swimming pool for the...
It's a very long swimming pool.
It's a long swimming pool which got sand entrance into the pool, like Twiggy. You know Twiggy Beach Club?
Yeah.
Twiggy Beach Club. That's what it is. It's not a beach.
And
they
this
call it
Chekd
Creek Beach because it looks like a beach.
It's an artificial beach.
Yes.
It doesn't count.
And basically...
It's still a nice place to chill.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
doesn't mean that this is a beach. You're not buying a beachfront property.
Exactly.
So you need to price it as a pool view.
Thank you.
Not a beach access.
It's more, the river view is more important than that pool view because that's the river that goes through that disconnects the island from the mainland.
But when it comes to downtown, and in my own opinion, whoever designed it, that was perfection or closest to perfection. Downtown is so beautiful.
I love it.
Come on, man. Like just walk in the evening, just see the lights, see everything. There is nothing comparable to downtown.
And you think when Creek Harbour will be 80% done, will not beat in terms of? I'm not saying which is the next new downtown. I'm talking about beauty.
No.
Aesthetics. Like you think.
See, the only thing I really...
Even the shape of the buildings, they're too safe.
The park that you mentioned...
They didn't take anything aggressive.
What you just said, that park, I love that park. If you got a dog and all that, it's banging, right? But we have to...
make a difference.
But we have to remember as well, from a real estate standpoint, look at the sizes of the apartments, because downtowns is a little bit older.
Yeah.
Look at the sizes and compared to...
No, you have two sizes in the creek. Allow me just please to say it
It's
to
the
you.
front, the island, which is the big ones, like the South Ridges and that.
And then you have the summer collection, which is a one bedroom.
700 max.
Bro, it's 620 square feet.
Max.
But if you really look at it, on a carpet area, if you have 550, you're
lucky.
great.
Yeah. So this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Everything else in downtown, you have the majority of downtown is old, except your Boulevard Crescents, your Burj Vistas, but they are still spacious compared to everything you just said.
100%.
But everything in Dubai is shrinking. It's becoming, studios are going for 350. Studios used to be 550.
Yeah.
One beds used to always be 800. Like the one beds in Paloma, the Paloma and Promenade, for example, the smallest one bedroom in Marina Promenade, it was 870, and people considered it small and tiny.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted the 1,055 square feet Atessa, 1,025 square feet Paloma 05 unit. Like these were standard units from EMA. Now, since everything is shrinking, from a real estate standpoint, the Creek will never beat downtown just from that. Community, I don't think so.
You're not an expert in real estate.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
What will be the normal size of 3 bedrooms?
According to my...
Okay, my apartment...
2,000 square feet.
Wait. Let me break it to him.
It's 2,000 square feet.
Yeah, let me break it to him. The apartment that you come to, my apartment is 1,050. It's a one bed.
It's a one bed.
Yeah. See what he said?
It's 2,000 standard.
2,000. So just a one bedroom is 150. Yeah.
Today we're seeing 1,650 for 3 beds.
Imagine my
it's too
apartment
small.
adding 600, but adding 2 more bedrooms, including the showers and the bathrooms.
But why this is happening? Is it a good trend?
Price per square foot to make money.
Maximize
on profits.
Maximizing the plot as much as possible and the profits.
But is it a good practice for Dubai real estate? Is it something good?
I mean, listen, no one is forcing you to buy. The product is in the market.
Exactly.
You can come see, I like it, I want to buy it. Or you can say, okay, you know what? Let me go to an unknown developer who's trying to impress me, that is making his first building or second building. He's generous in the spaces. He's generous in the quality.
But I don't know
and
what
most
it's gonna turn out to
importantly,
be.
no, there is a lot. And I can name them. And let me tell you something. Nowadays, for the past 6 months, I've been working on smaller developer way more than the bigger ones.
Boutique developers.
They're sick.
Yeah.
I mean, in JVC, there is stuff, man.
I was in a developer called Marquise. Their projects are amazing.
Marquise 2020.
No.
You remember when I told you, like, in Arjan area, I have so many units?
Marquise,
this is one of those.
Boulevard project, something Boulevard, right? Marquise, amazing. I love Iman developments.
Iman, I'm going to tell you a story. So I went in 2022 to make a bulk deal.
Okay.
I came in to show apartment. I'm like, wow. So I called the girl. Rita is her name. Even I'm calling her by her name.
Is it gonna be
like,
this?
Rita, is this for sale? She started laughing. I'm like, I swear I'm not kidding. Is this for sale? I want it for me. She's like, I don't know.
Show apartment in the building.
Yeah. She was like, I don't know. Let me go ask the manager. She came. She was like, yes, I'll give it to you for 750 as it is.
Where?
So,
JVC?
yes.
No way.
Yes. Hold up. So I looked at everyone. I'm like, guys, please get the fuck out of my house. This is now mine. I'm just making a joke. All of the brokers.
Yeah.
We went out, we did the papers. After a year or 14 months, I got the handover. The unit, I got offered 1.2 million And I rented it for 110 checks. That's a 1-bedroom in JVC. Believe it or not, I have the contract, I have everything, I have the offer.
14%.
Bro, okay.
And the unit was exactly as you saw it.
I bought it.
No,
the apartment.
I'm talking about the rest of the buildings.
Even, when I went the building for the opening, it really exceeded my expectations. Like even the lobby smells so nice. Everything is so nice. The pool, the maintenance.
And solid.
Yeah.
Solid.
So I went to that developer, shook his hand, and I'm like, man, do me a favor. Whenever you're thinking of a project, just give me a hint so I can prepare my people to come do bulks in here. That's it.
All right. So let me ask, this question is for Antony. It's even for you because you were an ex-agent. So I'm coming to you.
He's still an agent. He's like, once an agent is always an agent. You know, he's still in the heart. He's just like resting now.
All right, look. According to your long experience and all the success you did, what's the best developer you worked with?
You cannot say that. You cannot say that.
That's not a question for me.
Because every developer has multiple products.
That's strictly his question because I never dealt with developers. I only did secondary market. I only sold 2 units in Fountain Views. Remember Fountain Views?
I cannot name a developer, but I can name you projects. And there's lots of those. Like, for example, you know, back in the days when they were doing Blue Waters Island, in the year of 2016, no one believed in it. They were like, this is going bust. This will never happen. This.
After this podcast, I'm going to show you pictures when I took.
You want to see it? I took it in 15. I still have it on my favorite.
I took pictures when they were building, Blue Waters from a balcony.
Wait. Let me show it to you.
Okay, go on.
Blue Water Island. It's my favorite
about
spot in Dubai.
Yeah.
Blue Waters, by the way.
So Blue Water Island, and people start buying, and they said, no, it's way overpriced. This is bullshit. They will not make money. And then in 2019, happened a change of management. And back then, if I'm not mistaken, it was Russia that came and took over.
Russia's
and Russia,
completely.
come on, it's like she can sell whatever you want. So she dropped a payment plan that the units are ready. Here you go, bro.
Yeah,
that's it. That's Blue Waters.
No, I'm gonna show you pictures when they're building the island.
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna show you pictures when.
I'm gonna show it on camera.
No, you send me the picture later.
Yeah.
Go
So
on.
anyway, she did this payment plan. Pay 20% immediately. Take your keys. 80% on 5 years post handover. The 4% is waived.
Yeah.
Bro, when we used to be in the building, let's say I'm in the unit 301, and the client is saying, I want it. So I have a guy from Miraz. I'm like, okay, bro, book it. He's clicking on it. He's like, Tony, it's gone. But I have 306. So we used to run to see another one, then go on the 5th to eventually finish the unit.
Exactly. That's what we used to do.
I was telling you, like, we were telling people, do not think. You have 3 minutes. It's either you book or it's gone.
Exactly.
Yeah. And we destroyed the island from sales. And guess what? Everyone who bought made minimum 300%
3x, yeah.
Minimum. Like, I still remember it clearly. I used to sell the 4-bedroom for 6.4. It hit 20 million, and the rental for it was 1.2 million.
Yeah.
Woo! And I'm like, I was so stupid. Why didn't I buy 10 of those? You know what I mean? Like, I sold everyone. I didn't buy myself.
Yeah,
and
I love Blue Waters, bro.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, but now, if you want to tell me, for example, another project of theirs in another area, I can tell you it's okay. It's nice, but it's not as strong as Blue Waters.
No.
City Walk, for example, it didn't get
that hype that we thought it was gonna get. It didn't. And
exactly.
And
now
it's
because
moving.
downtown is still dominating that area.
Exactly.
There is nothing.
But
like
now there's a lot of transactions happening in City Walk. Now.
Because it's too affordable now.
Yes.
Oh.
Listen, smart investors are investing now.
They sold OP very expensive at that time. People didn't appreciate that.
That was in 16. It was it was high.
But they were big
high.
though. 1,300 square feet, 1 beds.
I'm a believer in the area. Actually, I have a property in Central Park. I'm waiting for it. It supposedly is gonna happen.
That's the best project because it's like Greens.
And it's a building 1.
Bro, actually, my favorite community to live personally as a guy. I love. Greens and Views. Greens. I love it.
It's very old, but it's still very nice.
But if you buy it and you buy something in like Fairfield and redo it, you take Fairfield 2-bed and get full golf course view and that sunset by JLT and Marina. Ooh, with the swimming pool. That's a lap swimming pool and not just a little plush pool.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Let me ask you the same thing I asked Antony.
Favorite project?
Yeah, like what the best developer or
You cannot
favorite.
say best developer.
See. This is when they were building Blue Water.
Oh yeah, this is when they're doing the island.
Look, this is when they
When
built.
they were like doing the sand.
This is 13, 14.
This is 2nd of June 2013. Look at that.
Shit, that's
No,
old
mine was in
picture.
15 or 16. Yeah.
They're building it. I saw this from my balcony.
Guys, you have to send me these pictures to
See
put
that? This is Blue Waters didn't exist.
Yeah.
Favorite project? Bro, listen, I love size. Okay? I love size. And I don't care about distances and stuff. One of my favorite projects up until today is always going to be 7th Heaven in Albarari. Because a 1-bedroom, you get a massive terrace. It's almost like you bought a big villa.
Yeah.
The terraces on the 7th Heaven apartments sometimes have larger terraces and / balconies than many of the villas being sold today by value.
100%.
For example,
I'll show you pictures. I just got one for holiday homes. I just show you the pictures. It's scary. Scary.
Bro, 1 bedroom, 1,900 square feet. 2 bedrooms, 3,100 square feet. 7th Heaven. This is Albarari. And I think Albarari is going to definitely grow. Once that road is done, that's going to go through Dubai Hills. Once that road gets done, and you can be in Al Ghuz and Al Khail Road and all of that.
Albarari will smash,
I think Albarari has a lot of growing to do.
Because
those villas
that's way underrated.
Very underrated and it's super green. Way greener than any other area.
Yeah,
you drive in there, you're driving into Colombia.
Yeah.
It's
But
green.
you know what? In 10 years, they're going to be the visionary. Because now everyone followed the footsteps. You have Miras. Or actually now all of them, they are called Dubai Holding. They merged.
Yeah, they merged.
They did the acres over there.
That says a lot. That says a lot though.
Another green community.
Acres is my favorite project of all the off-plan projects. Mine.
Yeah.
You know,
from size and from what they're gonna
I
drop.
think people of Dubai, they will all choose greenery in the future. Like we're fed up with the buildings. We're good. We're gonna go greenery.
I mean, like if you
Dubai,
want the city life,
build,
like everything is 20 minutes drive. Like go and wherever.
And you were just in America. People here moan that JVC is so far, Dubai South. So I'm like, bro. People in America drive 2 hours to go to work, 2 hours to get home. Have you been to California?
Yeah.
People drive 4 hours a day to get to work and home. You're complaining over 25 minutes.
You can drive all of the city in 1 hour.
Thank you. Are you joking?
All of the city.
People are
from
spoiled
border
here.
to border.
People
like
are
from Murdic to Jabal Ali, it's 1 hour.
Yeah. People are spoiled. People are spoiled. A little bit of traffic, everyone's moaning.
I mean, the only thing that, like, because we're going to tap into a very heavy subject after what I'm going to say.
Okay.
I think why Dubai is special, because they build greenery. In Europe, for example, they eat greenery. So they have a limit, you know. In Dubai, there's no limit.
Yeah.
You can always build. You have literally.
I mean, like if you see
greenery
Muhammad's
is construction.
vision when he spoke about the 2040,
30% of Dubai is supposed to be greenery.
70% will be greenery.
30.
No. 70% will be greenery. 30% will be built up.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. So even now, have you seen that they're trying to plant? I don't know the number if it's 1 million or 100,000 or 10 million, because everything I believe in the government they will do
100%.
The mangrove trees on the beach. What's gonna do? They're gonna drop the temperature. Then they found out that most of these beachfront properties, they might be affecting the sea life. Great. Let's do the corals. Now they're putting so much corals. It's like the oxygen for the fish.
Bro.
They're creating nature.
A couple of months ago, for a weekend, I'd never seen Monaco. So I went to Monaco just to check it out. I was super late with that. Never been to the World Islands. Bro, I swam and started walking to the different islands right outside of that beach of Monaco. I cut myself because it was full of bits and pieces of corals and plenty of fish. They said the whole world criticized Dubai for this because they're jealous. They criticized, but it's been good for the marine life.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That project's because it's shelter for the small fish.
Because even have you seen the article? It was posted like a couple of months ago about Abu Dhabi that they want to do the blue lighting scheme, which they want to switch off everything.
I don't know
to
about
make
that.
the birds rest because
I
the
don't
birds
know
they
about
have
that.
so much light.
Wow.
Are you joking?
I swear, it's the article. I'll send it to you. And they said that we just gonna keep what's lighten up, which is like landmarks.
Yeah.
Are you joking?
Well,
I missed this.
And they said they want to do this because eventually, because there is lice 24/7, it's hurting nature. And if nature is hurt, it's going to end up in our land. We're all going to be hurt. So that's much like our government is seeing stuff. And then you get a moron coming telling you like, oh, Dubai is fake. And see, that's why I don't engage with much people anymore. I'm like, if you know that info, we can sit down, have a chat like what we're doing. But if you're telling me, oh, this and that, just like fuck off.
But man, recently, I drove to Abu Dhabi via Dubai South.
Yeah.
The effects of rain. Forget the storm. That was a natural event. They happened in like 5, 6 different places. But because of this cloud seeding that they're doing to, you know, basically back up the 70% greenery that AJ's talking about, I noticed something that I never noticed before. On my way to Abu Dhabi, where it's supposed to be dark orange, brownish, deep desert, I saw small bushes popping up because of all the rain.
Greenery, yeah. I've seen that.
All the way to those bushes will never die. They can tolerate desert.
That's
those
desert
were built
bushes.
for desert.
Yes. Those,
wow.
And they just gonna grow, and we're gonna have greener place. And people let them say it's fake and all of that stuff. But hey, the whole world is fake. Dubai is not fake. The whole world is fake.
Bro, Dubai is like just innovation. We cannot mix.
It's human ingenuity at best, period.
With all the respect to everyone surrounding us, everyone is copying Dubai.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm saying
it's a reference point.
Yes,
Dubai is a reference point.
It's like they showed the model. Man, I was sitting with a client last week, and also he did like a big deal, and we were talking, and I'm like, what brought you here? It was like, let me tell you something. I've been living, and he said, I have like 4 or 5 homes in the most advanced cities and the best cities on the planet. He was like, but the way of life that is in Dubai, it should be taught to every president and government in the world.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah,
how to do that. Yeah. And you know what? After 10 years living in here, it fills my heart with happiness.
Same.
You know what I mean? I'm like, yes.
Even though we don't sleep because we're stressed. Even though.
Yeah.
It overrules.
Yeah.
It overrules.
We compensate with other things.
But this is the thing, right? You have to look at it this way. They looked at my country
because our work.
Yeah.
So you can have that regular life and you can sleep like a kid. But we chose to have this because we've seen the vision, we believed in it, and we were like, okay, Dubai is all the way up. We're riding away with it.
Yeah, I got your point. Yeah. No, I think we're living in one of the best cities in the world. Like we have this harmonious life. Look, you're from Lebanon, I'm from Algeria, you're from Sweden. Like, bro, where are you from? Palestine. Like,
Palestine.
Yeah, we're all mixed. Like, we go outside, there's Germans, French people, English people.
200 nationalities,
Like,
200
we're living in harmony. I'm not saying it's the only city with this mixture. Yeah. There is other cities with this mixture.
But I really hope, I don't know if you've watched all of our previous stuff, what I post. I've posted a couple of things. I've posted a couple of things about
the segregation.
I really hope the only thing, which is nothing really, because we're all busy with our own lives. The only thing I feel is missing here is the social aspect.
What do I mean? Have it, bro.
What do I mean?
You can't have it.
But
you can't have it.
Okay, tell me why.
This is my conversation with my friends for the past 10 years. And I tell them very clearly.
Okay.
In here, I see it as my office. I'm not here to socialize. I'm here to... Wait. No. Let me finish all of my sentences. I'm here to make money. And that's the mentality of everyone. You will not make a friend in here because eventually that friend is going to screw you over a deal, over a girl, over whatever. Like when you're talking about the States, he's absolutely right. Bro, I didn't know anyone. I was just walking down the street.
You got 10 friends in a week.
I was walking down the streets and one guy was like, oh, what a nice bed. I was holding my DJI camera and one guy came to me, he's like, what's that? I'm like, man, I have a bomb and I want to fuck shit up. And I'm like, I'm joking, man. It's just a camera. And we started talking and we became friends. You know what I mean? So it's so easy to speak to people. Yes, everyone speaks randomly to you and they don't want anything from you. While in here, if someone comes speaks to you randomly,
they want something.
Like, just tell me what you want.
Just
but
do you think this will change?
No, wait. Listen, I agree with what you say. Everyone's here to make money because it's a thriving city. I understand that. But I've said this before. If it's a Saturday or a Sunday and I don't know you and we're on the same beach club or same event, if I'm coming up to you and say, hey, I love your Dior jumper. I have the same T-shirt.
I'm going to say thanks. Have a great day. That's it.
And we start, hey, what's up, man? What do you do? None of that happens. You will look at me, not you per se, the person will look at me a bit weird, like what the F are you doing talking to me? That's and this is not
you want the solution, which I found it. No, you want a social life, bring all of your family here.
But period. I know,
that's what I did.
But I only but this is the thing. I only have my mother and my father.
Doesn't matter.
But what I'm trying to say is, if we're gonna be really picky, this is the only part that I'm missing from Dubai, because I'm a really social and I love to talk and communicate with people. It doesn't need to be about money or nothing.
It can be genuine conversation. Just two guys sharing opinion.
Just in the cab, I always jump in if I'm going somewhere and I go Karachi, Lahore, or Peshawar. Just to, like, where you from? Just to open the dialogue. I make every cab driver's day or week or month because I'm probably the only guy that's even talking to him. And he barely speaks English. That's my opening line. Peshawar, Lahore, or Karachi. He understands what I'm trying to say. Where are you from?
Yeah.
And you, Sweden. Oh, I want to go Sweden. Wow, have you been to Sweden? No, but it sounds so nice.
Yeah.
Sweden. I just made his day. I just made his fucking day.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't happen here. Whilst you jump in a cab in England or America or wherever you are,
but I had a great
talking.
experience in an Uber. I was with a friend. We jump in it, and the guy is like, "Where are you guys from?" And we say Dubai because, like, I don't know. We're saying our countries is not like. So we say Dubai just to feel that proud. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I just say Middle East.
Yeah. No, that's worrying. You have to mention Dubai. This is different. Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, really, boys? I know this, I know that. Burj Khalifa. This guy
is it really this? Is it really that?"
I looked at the guy. I'm like, man, I don't mean to disrespect an Uber driver, but you know names that actual bankers know. Like, how the fuck do you know these people? And he starts showing me pictures. And the guy comes every 3 months to Dubai to have a vacation, make connects, and do some kind of business. And goes back home, and he has his daily job, and he does Uber on the side.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, Dubai is on a map in a crazy way, bro. And I'm super proud. And I'm super happy I took that decision coming here, even though I came here for a vacation, not to move. But when I saw it, I'm like, that's the place.
That's exactly what happened to me. I came on holiday, and then 6 months later I moved.
I had clothes for 6 days. That's it.
You stayed from the holiday?
I'm going nowhere. I'm here.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
I went home, gathered my money, came back after 6 months.
Anthony, I think I don't disagree with you, but I think what I'm seeing lately, what UAE government is trying to do, they're building communities and they're making people stay longer. Remember, in the old days,
they are giving us something that no one can give, which is safety. And people just take safety like that.
But what he's trying to say is that both me and him think that this social aspect, when you said
they're fixing it.
No, it's not that they're fixing. No, wait. I understand 100% where you come from, because I came 2013 with only making money. I had my girlfriend. I didn't care about no one. I had one friend. I still to this day have one proper friend here. Sam lives in my building. Agency for impeccable designs and websites. Anyway, I think up until the golden visa, platinum visa, all of this stuff. Oh yeah, go on. Up until, I thought you meant snooze. Up until golden visa and all of that, we only had 2 years and 3 years visas, right? So everyone viewed at Dubai as a landing place. Gather some money. Most of the people spent everything anyway because of temptation and bounce. I think with the fact that, you know, more and more people, you have 30,000 dirham in salary or commission or whatever the case is, you're eligible for a golden visa. I think people will eventually, not now, but the next wave will start considering this their true home. True home meaning that you will have to socialize, because you can't bring all of your friends from back home. It's you by yourself or you and your girlfriend. So now you need a couple of guy friends. It could be the guy that you're working with in the office. It could be the guy that you run into from another office in the coffee shop downstairs on the lunch. So I think it's inevitable that people will maybe be more open to become a bit more social, because
but that doesn't mean this will happen if they're open.
No, I'm just saying,
most of the relationships are based here on a business friendship.
Yes.
And when the business dies, okay,
the friendship
so if these guys used to call each other every day, and then every weekend, and then every 2 weeks,
that's going to happen once a year now.
And that's gone.
Yeah.
Maybe they will greet each other on birthdays or any occasion.
But this is life.
But what I'm telling you something. I don't know how to explain. It's a feeling, man.
But I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
I know what you're saying.
Most of the relationships here are based on business.
But I hope
that's what they can.
But I
hope
that when I'm standing with you on a beach club, or if I run into you and I'm in a good mood and it's Saturday and I've closed the laptop for the week, I'm hoping that I can have an innocent, random conversation, even though you're a boring lawyer and I'm a boring real estate guy. We have nothing in common, but we're talking about one thing. Maybe we like the guy that plays guitar. You see what I'm saying? Just random shit, because it makes a difference. In America, in the morning, the woman is walking their dog. Hey, how are you? I got nothing in common with her, but just that how are you, the human interaction makes a difference in your soul.
Makes you feel welcome.
Thank you.
Something like that.
Thank you. I still don't speak to my neighbors. 3 of them I chat to in the lift, and I see them every day for 3 years. They don't talk. They even come in and turn around and stand with their back to me.
You notice that everyone in the elevator looks like they just had a fight with
miserable. Everyone's miserable because Don't talk about money. Don't talk about safety. Why are they miserable? Because the biggest human aspect...
They feel lonely.
Exactly. The biggest...
lonely.
You can be as rich as possible in the world. If you ain't got no friends, you're miserable.
Yeah.
Forget money.
That's the reason why I go, and I was
Yeah.
really miserable,
Yeah.
and I was lonely, and I was start saying, okay, maybe I should move. Then I'm like, move where? Okay, so there I'm gonna make friends, I will not make money.
Yeah.
Eventually I'm like, okay, you need to get it. Get your own people. Start doing that. And bit by bit, I met my wife.
Yeah.
And now, for example, now I have a friend of mine. So I was in the States. I told him, meet me in July in Dubai. We met in here. He came day after me. Spent 2 weeks. And July, man, in Dubai. It was burning hot.
Yeah.
You know what he told me? He told me, man, I love this place. I don't want to go back home. I'm like, done.
Where's he from?
Lebanon.
Lebanon,
I'm like, okay, tomorrow we'll speak to HR and we get you a visa. And that's what happened.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
he's here?
He's here.
Oh,
He's
sick.
not going anywhere.
That's your boy from back in the
That's
days?
my boy. Like,
Yeah.
I know him since 30 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
shit.
So that's what
So
I'm
you're
saying.
creating your community. But I think...
Create your people. Listen,
Yeah.
you can create any community. Now in Instagram, if I post a story that I'm inviting 20 people or 100 people for dinner, they will all come. They will all come look at me to see what I have to say.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean they want to be my friends.
Of course,
But when you get your people, these boys that they will love you, whether you're wealthy or you're broke.
Yeah.
You know, whether you're young or old.
Yeah.
Those are the people that you know, like, it doesn't matter what happened to me in life. These guys, if I leave them with money, if I leave them with anything, they're gonna save it.
100%.
So this is the people that you need. This is the trust that you need. This is that makes you so many CEOs surrounding by 400-500 employees. Do you think they have this trust?
Yeah. Of
course.
This
No.
trust feeling?
Of course.
No, because this guy, if he miss one payment for whatever reason, they will all turn their
Yeah.
face and say "fuck you." That's the truth. Let's say it.
Yeah. So you don't you don't think that in the future, or no, in the different question, you don't think you can form a good friendship?
No, don't get me wrong. I have 4 guys in this city that they've
you
been
met
my day
here.
one
Yeah.
for the past
Yeah.
10 years.
Yeah.
But that's it. Rest of that, I try to make more, but we always reach that space where there's not really stuff in common. Like if I like cars, you like cars, it stops
That's
in the
it.
track.
Yes.
It cannot go anywhere
Yes.
else.
Yes.
You
You
know what
don't
I
think
mean?
because maybe we all share this thing, we are like hyper focused in our vision and goals, because that's why we cannot.
Not really, because
We cannot have friends because we're
But
like,
you know what the problem is? You can be a visionary, you can have your goals, but everyone needs a day or 2 or 3 a month to just break and just have fun and socialize. At the end, bro, I'm trying to say this in every episode.
But bro, can you define fun for me, please?
Whatever.
Please. No,
Okay,
no, each person has a different perspective.
Wait.
Yeah.
For me, since I'm so outgoing, and I am my well-being and mood and the whole miserable part in the lift that we discussed is so correlated to how much human interaction I have with a smile. Not human interaction talking about interest rates, but talking about stuff that's outside of work, talking about just sending you a Kevin Hart clip that I can laugh to together with you, watching a stand-up together, whatever, go to the water park. Since I am that type of person,
you like me, bro, in this.
I'm
I understand.
social. Just go. We
You're
can
an
just
extrovert.
After this, if we just go and eat and talk shit about anything and have one round of bowling, I'm satisfied for 3
That's your
weeks.
fun.
Yeah. That's my
your
fun.
Social interaction.
Right? Social
Like me, what
but
I find people here call for fun is drinking, and I fucking hate it.
no,
I don't
that's
drink
shit.
anymore,
no,
man.
no.
It's
I
been
drink
few
on
years
holiday.
I don't drink.
On holiday.
Like
That's
even
here.
like this year, I had 4 drinks. Like when you wanna call me and say meet me in the pub or the bar and start choking, I hate that.
But that's my definition of fun. That's why I want that social. I can just meet you in the mall and I can say, hey man, I'm loving your sneakers, and we can just say, yeah, man, I like that. What's going on? What do you do? Where you from? Nice to meet you, man.
Bro,
that could be enough for me.
But
3 minutes.
That's the secret of life. You know that there is a study that shows. I don't remember the study and the resources. I'll try to put it. Search for it. There is a study that find out that people who live longer, they had a good social life.
It's a Netflix show. It's called Surviving 100 Years. So it's an area where the community, like all of the women meet together and they do the bread and the food for
People
men.
live longer
and
because of that.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. This is what I feel when I'm in Lebanon.
Yeah.
Because over there,
you cannot beat that,
like
man.
over there,
Especially the Middle East, man.
Because like if you're even in the mountains, like okay, if you pass next to a random house and they're having lunch, they will like, son, come,
bro,
eat.
with us.
And if you dare to say no,
they will
bash you.
Yeah, you
come
have to
eat and finish your plate, whoever you are. And in the end, by the way, what's your name? Where are you from? You're in the neighborhood.
This is the Middle East, bro. Yeah.
Bro, I just was home now. I just went home to Sweden.
Yeah.
The first day I go out and I meet a couple of friends, they all said, man, what is it with your energy? I'm energetic as it is, but it was on a maximum. I said, bro,
because you were hyper to live that.
I'm home.
I'm home that I can talk to someone and we can just laugh about nothing. All of my friends have nothing in common with me. We don't work in the same field. They don't have my vision. None of my friends have the vision I have. So we have fun with nothing in common, genuine fun about anything. And they were like, and I said, bro, you don't understand. I don't talk to no one back home. If you talk to someone, it's just about a meeting in order for it to potentially lead to something.
There is a gain. There is a gain. Let's put it this way.
You see what I'm saying?
It's based on outcome. It's based on outcome. Anyways,
so that's
guys,
the only part about Dubai. The rest of it, man, I adore Dubai.
I'm lucky to say I have a good community here. I have real friends here in Dubai. We meet, we talk about bullshit.
Yesterday was fun in the podcast
we're becoming friends lately. You're like my big brother. I learned from you. Hopefully, I learned from you, even though I met you only 2-3 times.
How old are you, AJ?
Throw a number.
39?
Fucking guy, nailed it.
Are you psychic?
Nailed it, bro. Nailed it. 39. Yeah, just turned 39 in May.
Yeah. I see it. This sounds crazy. I see it on your skin, on your neck.
Okay.
Because it's still fixed. It's still fixed.
No,
you can see I'm over 40 because it's starting to slag. Even though I'm very stretched and fresh in the face, you like when you look at a woman that's done plastic surgery, her face could be super brilliant, but you
the
can't.
Neck and the side.
Exactly.
The hands,
There's certain parts you can't hide. Biology is biology. So ladies, like biology is biology.
And also, I want to say something. If I look weird, I shaved. I thought I'm gonna look good. It didn't work.
No, it's suiting you well. It's
Thanks,
suiting
bro.
you well.
Okay, look, guys. You guys are fucking smart. I like what I'm hearing. See, what's happening lately is a little bit scary. I don't know if you heard. Of course you heard. The US market is crashing again. I don't know if it's 2008 recession or
No.
It's
It's not related. 2008. You wanna explain it or?
No. Let me finish the question.
Okay, finish the question.
The liquidity was gone. Yeah.
They sold loans in packs.
Yeah, they were just giving more.
Lehman Brothers crashed. The world crashed.
Yes.
Total difference.
No, I'm not talking about the reason. I'm talking about the result.
Yeah, the result. Speculation.
Yeah. So now we are hearing. Come on, it's 90%. A crash is happening in 2025.
But what is it? No. Let's define a crash. Wait.
In US. Okay, I thought you were talking about here.
No. That's my question.
He said something. Okay.
Let me finish this.
Okay.
That's my question.
Middle Eastern.
So a crash is happening in the US and it will affect the whole world, obviously.
100%.
It's going to happen here. That's my question.
Why? This is the first time we are unpegged from everyone on the planet. Right?
100%.
We're not linked.
2020. Hold up.
Yeah.
Everything used to happen in the States end up in Dubai after 6 months.
Yeah.
This is what I was told.
Yeah, 100%.
And
No,
I
that's
lived
true.
here and I've saw it.
And we thrived.
And then
we thrived.
COVID came.
Yeah.
The world was bleeding, and you've seen from November 2020, Dubai flew and no one caught it. And everyone started, there must be something. Oh, it's a bubble. Oh, it's this.
Yeah, the bubble talk,
Bro, Dubai doesn't care about anyone what they're doing in the world. The fact that every year you have migration of 4,000 or 5,000 millionaires and centimillionaires and billionaires coming to the city, it speaks to itself.
Yeah.
Also, they tried to bash Dubai, that Dubai is the city of money laundering, right? Okay, where is Switzerland? Where is Switzerland?
Yeah,
it just got flagged 2 months ago.
What is Hong Kong?
No, Switzerland just got flagged 2 months ago. You know what I mean? So that every excuse you're trying to say about Dubai that it should crash, it's not working.
Actually, we escaped the gray zone. We're not now flagged like before.
They removed us like 3 or 4 months ago.
But let's stick to the question. Let's stick to the question.
What I'm trying to tell you now that with all of this money coming and people finding Dubai the safe haven for them, for their families, for their money, for their finances, plus that tax-free when it comes to income. Of course, we're not talking corporate. It's the best place in the world.
But you know what I think?
Yeah.
If a crash would happen in America, first of all, it won't happen based on what he said.
25, it will happen.
No, wait. Listen, the US dollar is not backed by anything. They just need to print.
It's backed by
power. But the printing is the reason why. You said the print.
But see, so let me get to this.
The printing is the reason of the crash this time.
No.
Inflation.
No. They have different kind of problems that is not so. It's power struggles more than money struggles in America, and segregation, and a bunch of other stuff that I don't want to go into that I believe in.
When they said inflation was 6%, who the fuck verified it was 6%?
Exactly.
It was media throw. For me personally, 100%. After seeing the purchase power, how it moved, I knew it was over 14%. Maybe 20, I don't know.
Yeah, I understand 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
it's not 5, 6.
But the thing
they
is this.
throw you numbers.
But this,
now let's increase the rate. Now let's decrease it. Now let's do this.
Yeah. They're controlling a narrative.
Yeah.
It's a narrative, it's media. None of us here are bosses. Like there's bosses up there that controls what we think is the boss.
But you don't know who they are.
But to go back to that, even if it's not gonna happen, but even if it happens, I sincerely believe, since we're not in 2002 anymore, we're in 2024. Dubai's name's been in rap songs.
Yeah.
The Dubai, like the NBA events come to Abu Dhabi. Rappers come here. That's the black crowd. When it comes to the white crowd, we had Sex in the City being like Dubai is a household name in America, right? Yeah. Last time I was in Miami last year, I didn't even say that I live in Dubai. My girl said he lives in Dubai. Because if I said I live in Dubai, I know what's going to happen. They're going to ask me 100 questions, and I ain't got the time to answer your questions to a random person I don't know standing behind the bar in the hotel. So I said Middle East. So she snitched on me, and I had to answer. Is it really that? Is it? All of a sudden, America wasn't even interesting for the American anymore because there's such a struggle to live there. But even if this would happen, which it won't, I believe that the Americans, the people that can afford it, would look to leave.
They already left. Bro.
Exactly.
Yeah,
they've been on the top 10 purchases of DLD since August last year.
They're number 7.
Exactly.
Sorry. Americans, number 7.
They've been between 6 and 10. They entered in August at 9. It was a lot of commercial. Now it's more residential. But let me just get to this. If this happens, the ones that can't afford it, I noticed in Medellin a big trend of Americans move to Panama and Medellin, but Panama is expensive. A lot of them move to Medellin. It's super safe there, but a lot of them will move here. So it's only, like we discussed about wars and antics and everything happening around. It's just gonna bode well for Dubai. The only time Dubai it's not gonna bode well is if all of these people, the majority 80% expats that's moved here, have a reason to leave.
Oh.
What reason do they have to leave? All the Brits leaving this lifestyle where you got maids for 4,000 dirham. Where you can open, my door is open now. Yeah. Live this lifestyle where you can call the supermarket 3 in the morning, drop me a bag of cigarettes without it's costing you
you don't need to drive to get your medicine.
Exactly. They're gonna leave this lifestyle to go back to Manchester, Liverpool, and London. You think they're gonna leave? No, they're gonna find another alternative. No one's gonna go home.
Shirts,
my mom told me, bro. Remember what I said?
Yeah,
my mom told me before moving to Dubai. I'm warning you. If you ever leave, you will be destroyed. Because the standards of living you will have in Dubai.
Bro, you cannot leave.
You can't find. I'm addicted to this city.
I went to Walmart. I had a full. I'm like, no one is here to help. Like I'm holding $10, and they looked at me and they're like, carry your own shit. I'm like, what?
Listen, Sweden. I'm in a place called Encore. Encore is basically Debenhams of Sweden, right? Debenhams or Harrods or whatever you want to call it. I asked, where's the men's section? In Dubai, they would follow me and guide me. She said, yeah, you take 3 stairs up, take a right, take a left, take a right. And then she just didn't even say, thank you, look at me, and I, nothing, and went on her business.
Yeah.
This is a luxury department store in Encore. And I'm thinking, what service was this?
Yeah, man, we got spoiled in here.
We get spoiled, bro.
Carrefour, you have a truck that comes
you have your petrol coming to you.
Come on, man.
Like here, petrol comes to you. That's next
Honestly,
level.
We got spoiled.
All right, guys. Look, talking about
and Dubai's still cheap. I don't care what everyone says.
Yeah, let's go.
If you look at the meals, you look at the drinks, you look at the luxury, you look at the services. If you look at how much a meal costs, I was just in Paris with my parents. I had a lunch without any alcohol. That lunch cost me 47 euros. That lunch in Dubai would have been 35 euros for that same meal with that little itty-bitty side salad that I got in a Diet Coke. I don't care what you say. That was in Champs-Élysées. That's the equivalent to DIFC. I don't care what you say. Dubai's still cheap. The rent everyone's talking about. When I told my friends about my apartment, it's a 600,000 euro apartment. You know what you get for 600,000 euros in Stockholm? You get a studio of 35 square meters.
Yeah.
I go to one. I
was thinking what you can get in London, and in zone 1 you cannot get anything with 600.
Bro,
maybe like zone
one
3
bedroom,
or,
one bedroom, zone 1. If we're looking at Knightsbridge, Belgravia, which would be DIFC in downtown, Knightsbridge and Belgravia, these are the areas. Kensington maybe, Kensington is rugged, but let's say Kensington is Business Bay, right? A 1 bedroom at 700 square feet, which is a large 1 bedroom over there because it's old school build, right? You're looking at 1.2, 1.3 million pound. You're looking at 6 million dirhams, bro.
But bro, listen. I want you to tell me this.
Yeah.
We cannot compare because that's
Yes,
an
you can.
old city.
But bro, it doesn't.
It's antiquity building.
Like I told you. When we're talking about
antique, no?
We're talking. No, it is. But listen, Dubai is new. It's fresh. It doesn't have that soul. Wait. But we're not talking about that. We're not talking about artwork. We're talking about real estate. We're talking about cost of living. We're talking about what you get for your money. That's what we're talking about. That discussion is a different discussion. Yes, I don't appreciate that we have no old buildings. Yes, I don't appreciate that we only have
old buildings. Go there, go
no,
Karama, go to old Dubai and enjoy whatever you want to see.
Luxury old.
Not historical.
Yeah.
I get
No,
what
you see what architecture. You see what I'm saying,
yeah.
right? I understand that, but they, just as much as we are fed up with skyscrapers that are made of glass, they don't see the value in that because they've lived there their whole life. They are wow when they come here. So it's human nature.
Yeah.
You drive a Porsche for a month, you get tired of the Porsche. It's human nature.
Yeah.
So I don't agree. Like this, I'm talking about expenses of living. We're talking about because everyone in Sweden is like, oh, it's so expensive to go to Dubai. I'm like, yeah, because the Swedish crown is so weak. So when you come to Dubai, when you go for a lunch, that lunch turns out to be 30-40% more expensive than in Sweden because you're bringing Swedish crowns. But if you live in Dubai and you earn dirhams, but if you live in Sweden and earn crowns, or live in London and make pounds, the life standards with the rates of the income for a good high income earner, it still doesn't match. Those cities are too expensive for you to have a nice lifestyle. In Dubai, you can have a nice lifestyle with nothing close to what you need over there.
Yeah.
In America,
$8,000, you're good in here. Like you're properly good.
Very good.
$8,000 is amazing.
Yeah, but listen,
you guys are making a lot of money real estate. I'm a normal guy.
But listen to this. You was just in Boston.
Yeah.
I was in America just a year ago.
Yeah.
$100,000 5 years ago was a very high net worth income if you didn't have your own company in America. If you earned $100,000, if you earned 6 figures in New York City, which is the most expensive city to live in, you was considered one of the top 20%. Now that 100, if you ain't making 150 in New York,
because of inflation,
you need to go and live in Jersey and take the bridge all day, every day.
Actually, New York is really expensive.
Bro, a drink.
I went there, it was really
You don't understand. You don't understand.
Anywhere in the world.
No, I think
thank you.
No,
Tokyo is no.
It's not only expensive, it's like I didn't see the value of
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't mind like telling me this is $1, this is $100. I don't mind paying it, but is there value in paying this amount?
But the service, the ambiance, everything. Bro, they don't clean like
it's different, bro. It's dirty. Like it smells like piss and weed.
Thank you. And I love New York, but for a week. Like
maximum a week.
Bro,
man, 4 days. I'm
like I told you.
I'm done.
Like I told you, we had 4 Aperol Spritz each and a drink. It came up to $750 the tab.
And we thought
Dubai
is expensive.
Bro, take $750 times 3.7. See how many dirhams that is, and then go to Zuma and ask for the same tab. It's going to be 40% cheaper.
Yeah.
And what kind of service?
Zuma.
And what kind of service do you get in DIFC? What service did I get in Mondrian Hotel, which is a 5-star beautiful hotel in Miami South?
Nobody can beat the service here.
Bro, come on, man.
Okay,
this is what people don't understand. Like Dubai, like it's a different game.
We're talking about the US. You know that the US people, they like gambling and casinos and all of that.
Oh, the ones that can afford it.
Yeah, well, the ones that can afford it. But look, what's happening lately, I'm hearing this a lot. People are investing in Ras Al Khaimah. What do you call it? This casino is opening and all of that. It's cool and beautiful.
The win.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's 40% bigger than the win over there.
Yeah, it's like we're competing with Las Vegas. We're competing with Vegas and all of that. And I'm hearing a lot of people, they're buying there. A lot of people. Yeah. Americans even. I heard they're interested in that place. Now, is it a good investment? Short answer question.
Listen, everything you said before, go and run with it because I agree with every single word you said.
Anthony, he's the guy for this question.
Listen, let me tell you something. What is my personal opinion? It's mine. Yeah. If I like it, I will buy there. If I don't like it, I will not buy there. But who am I to judge such a mega project? What I will do, instead of speculation, I will wait for it to happen. Yeah. I will see the inflow of people. I am a firm believer this will attract most of the Chinese. Yeah. I think the Macau is not gonna be as busy as it used to be. This is gonna be the place.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Wow. It will.
Now these properties, would they shoot in price? Yes, if you bought 3 years ago, like if you bought the rumor and you wanna sell the news, you're gonna make money. Yeah. But if you bought the news, it's inflated.
Yeah.
That's my.
I agree because
my reasonable answer.
This is what I believe. Right?
Yeah.
I believe in Ras Al Khaimah the same way I told you about JVC, JVT apartments.
Yeah,
right?
I remember that. Yeah.
I don't think you can look at it from an investment standpoint that you have an investment strategy, exit strategy after 1 or 2 years, and you're going to do 25-30% capital gains.
Maybe as a second holiday homes
or
destination, something like that.
But however, you should just buy there and just rent it out short term, because I don't think there's enough keys compared to the influx of people that are going to come. So only from a return on investment standpoint of holiday, but thinking that I'm going to buy this studio at 1.1 and I'm going to sell it for 1.5, I don't think so. However, I've seen the master plan for Ras Al Khaimah as a whole, moving away from Marjan Island.
Yeah.
The DIFC and the International Financial District that they're building there goes hand in hand with casino, of course. It's
Next
looking
level.
impressive. The master plan for Ras Al Khaimah itself, it's looking very impressive.
You know what's the beauty about this emirate? The quality of the sand.
Yes.
It's red sand.
What did I say about my favorite beach? Umm Quwain is very close to Ras Al Khaimah.
Quwain is clean.
Kite Beach in Umm Quwain.
Over there.
Quwain, I love
clean.
that.
It's still raw. It's still, and especially
Small
there's
fish.
this guy, what's his name? Abdullah. It's the one that he was in Zanzibar and he kind of saw
I know
the
him,
concept.
Abdullah. He's the owner.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah,
I don't know who that is.
I will do a podcast with him
He
soon.
I don't know who that
has
is.
done an amazing job. The guy is a wizard, bro. Seriously, he's a visionary.
Yeah.
He has,
And he loves
has
Zanzibar.
perfected.
Yeah.
And you know what people loves over there? Like now, if you wanna go to Dubai, if you wanna go swim with your dog, you're limited to
cannot,
one beach. No, you're limited to one beach.
Which one?
Deira Island. Deira Island. No. It's Deira Island.
Because he
No.
loves dogs.
Legally-
West Palm Beach as well.
Yeah.
West Palm Beach
You
as
can
well.
walk the dog. You can take the dog to the water.
Yeah.
You can walk the dog
Everyone,
anywhere you
yeah,
want.
everyone
But if
do
you
it.
want to swim with your pet,
You
it's
cannot.
only
In
The
Quwain
Deira
Kite Beach,
Island.
it's full of dogs.
the Deira
It
Island.
used to be the
Emir
point
Quwain,
as
they
well.
have it. It's full
Yeah,
of dogs.
yeah.
It's full of everything,
Bro.
bro. You can just order like kilo of shrimps and other.
Exactly.
Bro, you
What
can
did I
smash-
say?
You can have a
What
full
did I
day.
say? He's
You can
agreeing.
have a full day for like $30.
Let's go next
Bro,
time.
And
I
I'm like,
was-
seriously, either this was for free or
bro,
there's something
that
wrong.
Flintstone gym, outdoor gym
Yeah,
with
yeah,
this
yeah,
Flintstone
yeah.
shit
You
and
see
the
the
seafood
dumbbells and
platter.
you see the bars.
That's my favorite
Yeah,
beach.
yeah.
Bro,
Untouched.
Abdullah is amazing, the guy. He's so
I don't know
humble
who
as
that
he
is.
is.
I
He's
don't
the
know.
owner.
Visionary.
I don't know
Bro,
who
he
that
has
is.
he
I've
have
never
a
seen
resort
him.
in Zanzibar.
Exactly.
In Paje.
Even if you look at the
Ningui,
entries on
in
the
Ningui.
table, it
Yeah.
says on it Zanzibar, and it's
Zanzibar,
like,
it's inspired by
crazy.
Zanzibar.
Yeah, he's
I
done
sat
an
with
amazing
him.
job.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
just agreeing. Like, inshallah, in the winter, we're gonna do
Yeah.
a podcast.
So, for example, over there, the beach is still raw, it's still untouched by human, not
Yeah, yeah.
destroyed. You know what I mean? Unlike other places, not to mention names.
Bro, Dominican Republic, Cartagena, Colombia, the Mexican Gulf, Miami. When you go there, you see the postcards.
Yeah.
It's like these models on Instagram that use 65 filters. When you go there and then compare it to just Kite Beach in Dubai,
Yeah.
not Kite Beach Umm Quwain.
Yeah.
My mom says it's her favorite beach, and she's
In
traveled
Dubai,
over
yeah.
50 places,
Yeah.
60 countries in her life. My mom and my dad. It's Kite Beach.
It has a charm in it.
bro,
No, but
But there's
Kite
not much
Beach.
stuff on
Yeah,
it, but
yeah.
it has a
No,
charm.
but the amount of food trucks we have, the
Bro,
running
I'm-
track.
Sorry, I haven't been there for multiple years. But
okay.
I'm saying since I moved to Dubai, I used to go there
Yeah.
frequently,
Yeah, yeah.
and
It's
I
nice.
used to enjoy
Yeah,
it.
it's amazing.
Yes,
nice.
It's amazing.
clean. You feel
Yeah,
it's clean.
it's
It's
good.
Yes,
different.
and it's
yeah.
open. It's wide.
It's you can
Correct.
do. You
The
can
only
run
thing
there.
missing is the palm trees that we can't get. The
Yeah.
tropical ones hanging. That's the
Yeah,
only
yeah,
thing
yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
missing.
You can never. You said it.
But
Maybe
now
somewhere
we
here
just
they
gave
will
them
do
an
it.
idea. Like next time they will be there.
But they have it in Monaco Island. They got it in Monaco
I haven't
Island.
seen it there.
Bro, Monaco
And
Island.
Monaco, I
just-
stayed in the Mozambique, which was like the one.
I stayed in this Côte d'Azur or whatever, the colored ones, on Monaco. Monaco.
Hotel Côte d'Azur.
I'm talking about Monaco here in Dubai, the World Islands. They
the
they
World
have
Island.
those trees that goes
Okay,
over
yeah,
the
yeah, I
water.
saw
Hey, quickly,
that.
what
I
do
thought
you think about that project, the World Island? What do you Heart of Europe?
Okay, this see.
Honestly, that's the last topic, by the way.
I think the idea was amazing. It was amazing. The idea was amazing. But it just comes down to if that would have been launched today, or in the last 2-3 years, with the financial situation that Dubai and the Middle East is in and what's happening around the world, and they started to build the islands now, I think it would have had a much, much higher probability rate of actually being a collaborative effort like an owners association to actually build it completely. What they did instead was Nakheel did everything and they sold it to individuals. Like there was 2 Pakistani gentlemen or Indian gentlemen that bought United Kingdom.
Yeah.
They paid something like 30
Even there's
million.
a Lebanon island for sale for like $25 million.
Yeah, but the Lebanon
like
island is actually a beach club.
Yeah,
right?
it used to be like a party place and kind of died out.
So unfortunately, the World Islands was constructed during the times of not having escrow. The unity wasn't there in terms of financial infrastructures and payment processes between projects, etc. It's the old Dubai before all of these beautiful legislations that's taking place to secure a projects being handed over.
Yeah.
So I believed in it if it came out now. Now we have to wait. Like Heart of Europe is a one company. They got Monaco, they got Sweden Island, Norway.
Yeah, I won't speak about it personally. But I'm gonna speak about Amali, which is the latest launch happened
by
the kids of
the kids of Damak owners, Sajwani.
So
that's
Amira
crazy.
and Ali just created this concept of having this mega villas.
Crazy.
They're so clean, so neat, like it's genuine. And I'm not promoting Damak
It's
or anything.
in Heart of Europe.
No.
Heart of Europe is they have 6-7 islands.
Yeah, that's Heart of Europe. That's one developer.
But over there you have over 150 to 100 islands. I don't even know the accurate number.
So it's the world island.
Yeah,
so they bought a plot and built villas.
But what they have done, and they're extremely smart, bro. Like over there, no matter where you are, Burj Khalifa is gonna be in your back.
Yes, always.
Amali, your living area, to your infinity pool,
to the beach,
to the
to
skyline,
the ocean,
downtown
to the skyline,
all the way from downtown to reach Burj Al Arab.
Yeah.
This is
they
like
took the Atlantis strip of Antarctica or something.
So, and I went to the event when they happened, and I don't know if it was Ali or Amira speaking about it, and they said like, whenever we want this escape, we always used to fly to Maldives or Seychelles or these islands.
Now we want
and
to.
when we thought about it, like, why do we need to fly 6-7 hours to be there to do it? Why don't you bring it here?
Yeah.
And they brought it here, and they did an amazing job. So now, by them being there, most of the other developers will follow.
100%.
So the big boys will follow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Amalia,
and once the big boys will follow, this is where you see the value and everything like exploding.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah,
I agree with
that's
that.
the way I'm gonna lay it out. The idea is beautiful. The concept is beautiful, and it's just like what? It's a boat ride for what? 20 minutes?
Yeah,
25 minutes.
Max.
Yeah.
Max.
So I will
Next to
visit it
4
soon.
seasons, quick.
Yeah.